What do you mean when you say, I'm too black to be Christian?
When you really start to dig into your history, there is no way you'll be black and Christian. I'm at a phase in my life where I have a problem with anybody who is trying to bully their way with the Christian faith. Baby, from where I sit, if you have to tout all of the scriptures that are actually stolen texts, don't understand their origin, and you are trying to bully me based on the only understanding you have, which was passed down or came from a pulpit, I'm going to minimize the time I spend with you anyway, or completely avoid you. Because ain't nobody got time for that no more. I do not have the bandwidth to protect your feelings because you believe that is the only way. Here's what I know for sure: the only way black folk are going to truly rise is to fully understand religion was for their purpose. Religion was for the masters. Religion was to keep you in control, to make sure that they had programmed you with some stuff that they no longer had to continue to program you. You were already programmed and scared to run away, to disobey, all of that crap, and you are now passing that on to your children. That is a problem. It's been happening for generations, and some of us have awakened. We haven't just awakened. We are telling you to f off with that bullshit. We ain't playing that no more, y'all. And I don't care who you are. It don't matter. I could have come out your spout. You ain't gonna bully me with that bullshit. You get to believe whatever you want to believe, but I am no longer walking on eggshells around you motherfuckers. And there are many people who feel the exact same way as I do. And to you, kudos, baby. I celebrate you. And most of them are young because, in the words of my father, a young fool grows up to be an old fool without an intervention. Well, consider this your intervention. It doesn't matter how old you are. Stop bullying people with that bullshit and start educating yourself on where it came from. I keep asking you to just peek beyond the veil to understand where the scriptures came from, how they were altered, how it is manipulative text. Because in its origin, it means one thing. But if you are using it in the Bible context, it is all manipulation. You always have to operate from the premise of a thing in order to not be manipulated by it, in order to not be controlled by it, in order to not be governed by it. And I am telling you now, anybody who is governed by that book, we gonna have a problem. Because I can allow you to be who you are and think what you want to think and operate how you want to operate. But that book, the conditioning of that book and its dogma, does not allow you to allow us, those of us who do not believe that mess, those of us who no longer live according to that, you can't allow us to be because you have been conditioned to believe that that is the only way. As I say to people all the time, because I am a certified Christian minister, of course, who no longer goes to church and does not operate in that way. And I'm telling you, it was not an easy thing to do. It was one of the hardest things I had to do. Because when I realized over 20 years ago, every single part of my life, every single aspect had been conditioned by that book and everybody in my life believed it, that meant leaving everything and everybody I'd ever known. So the fact that I was able to do it through the pandemic, I had a lot of practice. Ooh, baby, them Christian folk did me in. They tried anyway. They tried to ruin me. But fortunately, I tapped into who I truly am and was able to bypass the conditioning. So I say all the time to you Christian folk, I know who you are because I know what you believe. You have no idea who I am because you do not know what I believe. You believe that all there is what you have come to understand, and I know that who I am is so much deeper. You are weakened by believing what they want you to believe about you. because you're wishing upon a prayer when you are the creator of your own life. It's so much deeper than they want you to know. And I'm asking you to peek beyond the veil. But if you insist on staying there, stay there. I ain't your chick. But for those of you who are tired of living that foolery, that is who I am, what I do. I'm doing a lot more teaching on that and digging deeper. Not to uh, deconstruct Christianity. I don't think it's necessary. Just deny the shit, refuse it. When you deny it and refuse it, and you start seeking truth, then you don't have to deconstruct anything, honey. Sheath by sheath, that shit falls away. And it may take some time. And you will definitely have to do things differently. But I promise you, it is the absolute best work you'll ever do. Because who you become in it is who you truly are. And you'll be able to rise above every single thing you are facing, including all the shit of colonialism, all the shit they're trying to create for you right now, all the challenges you're having in the United States. I left that bitch 2 years ago. Ain't coming back. Because all the stuff they conditioned you to believe about that place and who you are in it is a lie. You gotta be able to look at the premise of a thing to know how it's truly affecting you, not just what you've been told. All right, that's my rant. I'm done for now.
Dr. Alley said something to me that has taken up space in my head, and I think it's going to be permanent there. What do you mean when you say, I'm too black to be Christian?
We know the history, right? We understand that
Hmm.
missionaries come before the warriors come. Missionaries come before they colonize. What have white people given us in mass from white people to black people that has ever been for our benefit? Everything that they have given us in mass. I'm not going to say individual white people. This is not about each individual. Obviously, there's white people who are amazing, wonderful, glorious, beautiful humans. But in general, in 1619, what the hell have they given us that actually benefited us? There's no logical part of my brain that will allow me to believe that white Christians of the time were interested in actually giving salvation to black slaves. They were interested in creating pliable, forgiving, submissive servants that would work for free and would not kill them in their fucking sleep.
Wake up, chocolate people. This is your wake up call.